When was the last time you've sent a letter? We bet it's quite hard to remember. And while everything has gone digital nowadays, sometimes some good old-fashioned post is worth sending, especially from the post offices that we're going to talk about today. Whether you're on the highest peak in the world, in space or underwater, here are some of the universe's most interesting post offices from where you can send your correspondence. Welcome to Curiosity Factor. Let's start with an easy one first. Did you know that you can send a postcard from hell? We're not talking about the afterlife, but rather the hell located in Grand Cayman, Cayman Islands. Visitors can send postcards stamped with postcards from hell. That way, you can say you've been to hell and back. But if heights are not a problem for you, then you can maybe send your mail from the world's highest post office. The endeavour to send such a letter takes reaching Tingui country in Tibet, battling altitude sickness, lugging oxygen cylinders, and trudging up a height of 5,300 metres above ground level. All that effort in order to reach this tin shed mailing box that was established in 2008. It is located in the Everest Base Camp and acts both as a post office and resting point for hungry, tired travellers. The world has many functional post offices in the most unexpected places, so that you can never feel like you can't communicate with your loved ones. One such post office is located on what is believed to be the most isolated continent on Earth, Antarctica. Situated on an island where penguins outnumber humans, Port Lockroy is both a post office and a museum for visitors. To send a letter only costs $1, but it could take anywhere between 2 weeks or a year for it to reach its destination. It all depends on which season you post it. For those of you watching this and thinking that sending letters and postcards is a bit dated, then don't worry. There is a post office in the US that can send coconuts instead. Hula Hua Post Office, located in Molokai, Hawaii, has a post-a-nut service, which lets visitors pick out a coconut, decorate it with markers and stickers, and mail it back home. The cost of a coconut mail depends on how heavy the fruit actually is, but on average, it ranges between $15 and $20. The only caveat is that they can only be sent within the country, but they do make for some unusual gifts. However, we understand that your loved ones could have a nut allergy, or simply don't like coconuts, so there is an alternative to that. If you ever find yourself in the Pacific island nation of Vanuatu, you can attempt to send an underwater postcard after you finish your first scuba dive. The first underwater post office on Hideaway Island, this one allows anyone willing to swim among the fishes to post mail on specially designed waterproof postcards. For a postbox located 9 feet below ground level, it attracts a lot of visitors, especially tourists. Incidentally, the country is driven to make posting mail an adventure activity. It's also home to a volcano post set on top of Mount Yasur, an active volcano which is known to erupt more than 10 times an hour. If being underwater is not your thing, don't worry, you can always avail to the floating post office in Kashmir. Established in 2011 on a boat that floats on the waters of Srinagar's Dal Lake, this acts both as a regular post office with banking services as well as an in-house museum. At the beginning of this video, we have promised you the most interesting post offices in the universe. Well, here is the most unusual one, the China Space Post Office. This post office was established in November 2011, with Lang Liwei, China's first man in space, serving as the director of the post office. With an address 213 miles above Earth, the office processes letters, and in this case, emails, making it possible for the public to write to Chinese astronauts, or takenauts, on the ground and in space. So there you go. Whether your loved ones are on a remote island in Antarctica, or scuba diving in Vanuatu, or even in space, you can always reach them. Now we want to know, what was the most interesting or unusual place where you've sent a postcard from? Let us know in the comment section below. And if you enjoy learning fun and interesting facts about our beautiful world, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click that bell icon. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again in our next video.